Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY Daily. First, my little disclaimer, this is no financial advice, my own opinion and estimates. My estimates could be completely wrong. Don't trust, always verify, understand the numbers, be aware of scammers, and you know the best how to invest your money. Please be aware that I'm invested in Hive Blockchain, Argo Blockchain, Bitfarms, hashrate, KR1, Dmg Blockchain, and DigiHost. Okay, let's jump right into it. First, let's check the prices here. Wow, what a roller coaster. Yesterday we had this huge pump here to 59,500. Then today, or yesterday and today, this consolidation, this bull flag here. Then we had this nice breakout here. We topped here at 60,000 and now we have this big smackdown here right now. This is very interesting right now what's happening. It's a crazy roller coaster. I think it's very difficult to trade these things here. I think the best strategy right now is to hodl, and that's it. Buy the dip and hodl. That's what at least I'm doing. Let's check the prices here. So Bitcoin is down. The miners are down here. DigiHost is with 1% in green. So yeah, and KR1 is doing very good. KR1 12% here in Germany. So it seems like KR1 is finally make some big moves here. Also in the US is looking a lot better here. The KR1, the great Web 3.0 DeFi play looks very strong right now. Okay, DigiHost 1%. Yeah, all the other stocks, Riot, Mara, Bitfarms, Hive, they're all down. Oh no, Bitfarms is a little bit in green here. They had a nice move today because they increased their hash rate on the website to 1.3 exahash, but now we're down again to 0. This is what it is right now. Then we have Galaxy. So Galaxy, since yesterday, a huge move here to the upside. Now it's consolidating a little bit. So you can see that Galaxy is always moving, makes this moves and this move, and then it's consolidating. So I hope this is consolidating now a little bit because I have no position in Galaxy to get maybe a little bit in later. But right now I'm waiting. We will see how this all develops here, but congratulations to all the guys. They were patient with Galaxy. I know that a lot of my followers, they have Galaxy on the balance sheet and they really deserve this right now because it was a long sideways action here. And yeah, but Galaxy is really a monster. This is one of the best plays and one of the safest plays. And yeah, sometimes I think about myself why I'm not holding this stock. This is really a stock to hold. It's not to trade. You really have to hold this one because it's always moving up. You can see it here. Great stock here. Okay, yeah, and then the other one is for UD. It's a Cryptology asset group. It's only moving up right now. Since the inception here, this is a European investment company, a little bit like Galaxy Digital. Also, Mike Novogratz from Galaxy Digital is on the board there. And yeah, people asking me why they're rising so hard, and yeah, they're very undervalued. I think the NAV is per share is at 214 euro or something like this, and the price is right now 177 euro. So this thing looks very cheap. It's not that this stock pumps every day like 30% or so, but it's this steady rise here and no drops here, no big drops. I think I was buying here somewhere and then I got impatient here. Yeah, and now it's moving up. So I make these mistakes too. You can see it. It's sometimes very difficult. Okay, so let's move on with the news. First of all, Pakistani province plans to build pilot cryptocurrency mining farms. The Pakistani province of this region here is planning to build 2 hydroelectric power pilot mining farms to capitalize on a bullish global cryptocurrency market, a minister overseeing a new government crypto policy told Reuters on Wednesday. Yeah, this is very interesting because 2 days ago we were told that India wants to ban cryptocurrency. We don't know whether this is true or not because they say this since 3 years and nothing happened. But now their neighbor Pakistan is planning mining farms there. And I think this is very interesting. This is the game theory playing out right now. It's about decision making. And I think the countries, they will go first into Bitcoin and they will adopt it and they will embrace it. They will benefit the most. And yeah, this is so very interesting. I think you cannot stop Bitcoin because if you ban it in your country, another country will benefit from this, and that's why, yeah, they all adopt it at some point. That's at least my opinion. I could be wrong in this, but that's why I think government bans will not help to stop Bitcoin. Then we have Dmg Blockchain. Dmg increases its Bitcoin exposure by accumulating additional BTC for its treasury. So Dmg raised a lot of capital in the last few days, and yeah, since then we're waiting for some purchases of miners. Yeah, right now no purchases announced, but they bought 220 Bitcoins here. And over the long term, Dmg intends to increase its Bitcoin treasury by mining and holding it. So they want to mine, they want to hold. And yeah, in addition, the company will from time to time acquire Bitcoin through a direct investment model, such as using funds which are budgeted for later capital deployments and so on. So yeah, there are some people that say, oh, this is a great move, and there are some people that say a miner should not buy Bitcoins. I don't think that all these companies are only miners anymore. We can see this now. They're changing. They're from pure miners. They're becoming all hodlers. And yeah, now they're becoming investors, for example, like Argo Blockchain, which has an investment now in Pluto Digital, and Hut 8 is considering a cooperation with this Validas energy company. So these companies are not only miners anymore; these are blockchain companies. We have to think about this, and also Dmg. It's called blockchain solution. It's not called a pure miner or something like this. So we can see what Mara did in January. They bought 4,800 Bitcoins, and I think the price is it was at 32,000 or so, and it's now close to 60,000. So it was 150 million US dollars in January. It's now close to 300 million. So they have additional 150 million in income. So this was a very smart move. And I think it's also for Dmg a smart move, because it's very difficult right now to get miners. I hope they will get some miners soon. But as far as we are waiting for these miners or for these purchases, it's better to put your money right now into Bitcoin, because Bitcoin should increase in the bull market in value. And if you have if you get an offer for miners or something like this, or an opportunity, you convert it into cash and you buy this stuff, or you buy it directly with Bitcoin. So in my opinion, this is a very good move, because it increases shareholder value, it increases income, not revenue. So the revenue is still very low for Dmg Blockchain, because these software solutions and so on, they don't have huge revenue. The biggest revenue is from hosting miners. But they really need or should think about adding some self-miners there. I think they will. I think they're right now in negotiations or something like this. But this is a good first move to increase shareholder value, in my opinion, for Dmg Blockchain. And yeah, I'm thinking more and more about these companies. Are they miners anymore? I don't think so. These are now blockchain companies. They're all thinking about hodling, about investing, about joint ventures and all these things. So I think a lot of miners will go more into energy. The others will go more into Web 3.0. So in my opinion, they will grow to giants in the next 5 years in the blockchain and crypto space, and they will not only do mining. For example, Hive should think about staking the Ethereums that they have. I think they will do it at some point. Yeah, they're diversifying, which is good. Okay, let's move on. So Bitfarms now increased on their website their hash rate to 1.3 exahash. So there's right now no announcement, but we have some nice pictures here on Twitter, where we can see the new Watts miners here. So they're installing them right now. Yeah, so Bitfarms is really, from the operational side, this looks very nice. So I hope they can disclose soon some new miners to increase their hash rate, because their goal is 3 exahash at the end of the year. Right now it's only disclosed 1.3 exahash and 5 exahash in 2022, an additional 5 exahash, but they're still missing some 1.7 exahash for this year. I mean, it would be great if they would get these 3 exahash at the end of the year. I hope this is really possible. Yeah, and with 1.3 exahash and 70 megawatt electricity power consumption, and with 5 cents per kilowatt hour, which is 4 cents electricity and 1 cent maintenance, Yeah, the profit ratio per day, it's like 424% or so, and the gross profit per month is 10 to 11 million. So it would be 120 million, the gross profit within 1 year. I think Bitfarms is right now the market cap at 650 million US dollars. So this is, for me, it's ridiculously low. I think we will see soon a big revaluation here. Also for HUD, for Argo, and for DigiHost, for all these companies. Hive Blockchain, yeah. But first we need, I think, a new all-time high in Bitcoin, and then that's the time when these stocks will make a big move. That's my opinion. This is no financial advice. Okay, then we have Marathon here. Marathon names William Beam as controller. So what's very good with Marathon, they're building right now. They every week some news about this company. They changed the name. What's interesting, they didn't name Marathon Patent Group into Marathon Blockchain Company or something like this. So they're going to be Marathon Digital Holdings. So they're more flexible. They don't have to focus only on blockchain. They can do everything in the digital space, and they don't have to change the name again. I think this is smart to be a little bit more open here. Yeah, and Mara is right now building a team. I think they have very small amount of employees right now, but they're building every day here right now. And it seems that Mara really wants to be one of the biggest players in the mining business in the world. And yeah, it's going to be very exciting to follow their path here. Yeah, then we have Riot Blockchain. No news today. But Marathon, they should get a lot of miners in the upcoming days. They should be soon at 1.5 exahash. And Riot too. So they told us here, in connection with the previous purchase orders announced, 2,200 S19 Pro miners were shipped late in February and are in the process of being received at the CoinMint facility. Yeah, so I think they will be soon at 1.3 exahash. They will announce it in the upcoming days. Yeah, so Bitfarms 1.3, Mara should be at 1.3, 1.5 very soon. Riot 1.3, then we have HUD 8, which is increasing to 1.3 in the upcoming days, in the upcoming months. It's right now at 1.1 exahash. Yeah, and Argo is also at 1.1 exahash and will increase to 1.7 in the upcoming month. So yeah, this is the hash wars. This is the arms race. I love it. Let's move on. Yeah, then again here, Cryptology Asset Group, the stock which is only rising since a few weeks. Yeah, there's some news here, and they tell us that their stock is undervalued. I mean, maybe they should make they should purchase their own stocks, I guess. Cryptology's weekly estimated NAV is 213 euros. So they have these big investments in Block 1, which holds more than 100,000 bitcoins. They have a big investment into Northern Data, which is a German data center company, and so on. I made an analysis 4 weeks ago here on YouTube, and it was 8 weeks ago on Patreon. And yeah, if you're interested in this company, please scroll back. I think it's 4 weeks ago or so. A very interesting company, very undervalued. Yeah, it rises right now every day. Okay, but no financial advice. It can drop in the future, guys. Okay, then we have KR1, which is right now doing very good. Stock increases nice every day. Yeah, and we have here on the BLONITY community, on our Discord here, there's every day some guys, they posted here. This guy is called Tucanos, and he says the net asset value is 228 million, which is an all-time high. And the staking revenue is right now 21.7 million. Most of the staking revenue is Polkadot. Also from the assets here, it's more than the half is from Polkadot. And yeah, the share price valuation using NAV plus staking with a PE ratio of 23.5, which is in my opinion low for such a great Web 3.0 company in a bull run. It's 5.6 US dollars, which is also an all-time high with this kind of calculations. We have here the staking assumption and so on. So this stock is, in my opinion, still very undervalued, but a lot of people cannot buy it. They don't do big PR or something like this. But yeah, I like these stocks. They are quiet and they're improving value every day. Yeah, then we have a big hit here today in Nasdaq here, which is minus 3%. I think that's a big reason why Bitcoin is dropping right now. Where is Bitcoin right now? Is it below 57,000? No, it's rising again a little bit. 57.6. Yeah, but I think that's the reason. And yeah, people are complaining about Bitcoin and all these stocks. They're so manipulated, and the shorts and this and that. Guys, the whole financial market is a pure manipulation, okay? And these stocks and there's crazy manipulation going on. And if you're concerned about this, you should not be in the stock market, and especially not in crypto. Crypto, there's so many scams. This is such a crazy world. You have to really trust yourself and make a good research to be successful in this business. But what really counts is, for me, in the short term, for example, Bitcoin is very manipulated. We see every day these short and long liquidations and other things. But in the long term, you can see it's math. It follows the stock to flow here. It follows the stock to flow formula. And we're perfectly on track here with this stock to flow cross asset model, which says the fair value could be at 250,000 US dollars in this bull run. And we could overshoot here like we did in the last bull market. This is what Plan B thinks. I hope this is true. I cannot say, but at least in the past year, this model was very accurate. And in the short term, everything is manipulated. This is a crazy financial system, in my opinion. It's all about getting the money from the small guys and give it to the big guys. You have to understand it, and that's why we have to think like whales. You should not sell at the bottom. You should not panic. You should not get impatient. You should not get angry. The only thing you have to do is to wait to make your moves strategically, and then you will win. But if you get angry because of manipulation and so on, you should not be here. This is pure manipulation in the short term. That's for sure. Okay, let's move on. We have the data here. I want to talk a little bit about mining profitability because I got some questions here. The mining profitability is really the key metric for all the miners, because the mining profitability, all the important numbers are included. The hash rate, the difficulty, the price of Bitcoin, and these are the key metrics, and they are all included in this number here. And it's all in US dollars. So you can see here that in end of 2017, in the last bull run, it peaked at $4 here, the mining profitability per terahash, US dollars per day per terahash. So if you had at this time a 110 terahash miner like the S19 Pro, you would have made like $440 a day with one miner, which would be crazy. But the most efficient miner at that time was the S9, which is right now also efficient, still efficient, with something like 14 terahash. So you could have made like $60 with one miner at that time, at the peak here. Yeah, and then the mining profitability dropped like crazy. Then we had the halving here, and we are right now here. So you can see we're still low. I don't think we're going back to $4 because the miners are getting a lot more efficient by 3x or something like this. And that's why I think the top could be 3x lower than this top here. So it could be above $1, 120, 130 or so. This is my estimation. No one knows, but I think we could be somewhere here with the mining profitability. And for example, if you have like 3 exahash at this top here, or at the end of 2021, maybe there's the peak of the bull run. It could be earlier, it could be later, you don't know. And yeah, it's at $1.20, for example, the mining profitability, and you have 3 exahash. That would mean that you make more than $3 million a day with your miners with very low cost, because the costs are very stable. And that's the thing why I think these stocks will explode at some point. Right now they're going sideways, nothing happens, but for me this is no problem. Yeah, and I think the mining profitability is the most important metric here for the miners. We have to keep an eye on it. When you look at this way, it looks very scary. We're very low, but when you look at this way, you can see, the lows were at 6 cents per day per terahash, and that was the time when all these miners, the electricity costs sometimes were higher than this one. This was very scary for the miners, but they all survived, and the big guys survived, the good ones, the efficient ones, and all the not efficients, they went bankrupt. And now you can see we're rising because we're in the bull run. So next step, I think, is 50 cents per day per terahash, and that's when I get very exciting. Yeah, then we had some news about Visa. that they will adopt crypto and all these things. And yeah, some people think, yeah, it's good. Some people think it's bad. I want to give you my opinion on this. First of all, I think that these centralized crypto adoption things, it could help for adoption, and I don't think you need your latte macchiato, or if you buy a TV or something like this, you don't need all these transactions on the blockchain. So it's some kind of a scaling solution for Bitcoin, which is good. It helps because Bitcoin blockchain can only handle 400,000 transactions per day or so, and it will not increase. Okay, we will have Lightning Network and all these things, but yeah, these things here are, in my opinion, are not bad. The only thing which is bad is if you cannot withdraw your Bitcoins from this. And I think with PayPal, I don't know what is Visa, what they want to do, but I think with PayPal, the problem is you can buy your Bitcoin there, but you never own the keys. So you cannot withdraw the Bitcoins. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think that's it, how it is. And I think then it's a problem, decentralized things, because when you cannot withdraw a Bitcoin, that's not your Bitcoin, it's just an IOU. And that's very important to keep an eye on this, on these centralized things here, because when you can withdraw your Bitcoin, then it's no problem for me. You don't need to have all transactions on the blockchain. These things help to scale Bitcoin in the short term. Yeah, but it's very important that you can get your Bitcoins off from these centralized platforms here. And if you're not, I would not buy it there. So that's my opinion, my take on this one. Okay, yeah, so yeah, Bitcoin, nice pump, nice drop here. So we're still in this no man's land here between 60 and 55,000. Volume is also not big here, so we're still waiting for some big move here. Yeah, we will see where this all ends. But I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. You can see the stock to flow. I read some essays about Plan B in the last few days. And yeah, it comes all together. It fits all perfectly together in the short term. It's very boring sometimes. But hey guys, we're close to 60,000. Can you believe this? A few months ago we were at 10,000 and we were happy about a pump to 12,000. Yeah, okay guys. So that's it for today. Thank you very much and see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.